Let's go up to the one and only Michael Buffer.
Now coming to the ring, Chalid the Fister Arrab.
Well, the short time worked well for Gary Goodrich. Chalid hoping it's the same thing for him. He has the fastest knockout of the night in just 23 seconds, and he will go toe-to-toe with Carter Williams. If you're running the game plan, if you're in the corner of Chalid, what would you tell him?
Well, basically do exactly what he did in the first round, was to be patient, find out, measure his distance, stick and move a little bit just to see where Carter Williams is at, and then bring his own fight on. Obviously, they're both big bangers. They're both good in the kicking department as well as the hand department. And I don't see this fight going the distance.
Can Chalid knock him out?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Some people will ask that just because of the size differential. Obviously, O'Hare was a big guy, but he doesn't have the talent that Carter Williams does. But the bottom line, yeah, those uppercuts, I mean, that would have hurt anybody.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, size doesn't matter when someone as skillful as Chalid throws an uppercut like that. And if he catches Carter Williams with that, for sure he's going to go.
Chalid ready to go. He is one fight away from the final.
Next to the ring, Carter Williams.
But standing in his way is the young man who actually won the USA Championship a few years ago. Carter Williams, he needed the full 3 rounds to defeat Yusuke Fujimoto, but he got the win. And Ray, we mentioned all night, the thing that impressed us about Carter was his patience. He didn't really leave himself wide open at all. He was just very patient, took what Fujimoto gave him, and as a result, he moves on to the semifinal round.
That's right. And I mean, he faces Chalid, who's a different tier of fish. Khalid's a little bit more probably put together well in terms of putting combinations in there. He'll definitely look for the openings and what have you, where Fujimoto was a little bit more wild. And but he still was able to survive 3 rounds with Carter Williams. I think the key for Carter Williams again tonight is be patient and pick his shots, because he is quick and he is a strong man.
And you mentioned the keys to victory for Chalid, and that's how you feel about Carter. I mean, he's just got to pick his shots and land the big one to maybe try to get a knockout.
Right.
So Carter Williams coming out. He is the much bigger fighter. I mean, in this fight, he's going to outweigh his opponent by 55 or so pounds. So, I mean, Williams definitely has the power. Does he have the speed to move on? We're about ready to find out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fields K1 World Grand Prix 2006 Las Vegas tournament continues. 3 3-minute rounds. K1 rules apply. Scoring on the 10-point system. At ringside, the 3 judges implementing that system. They are Sal D'Amato, Adelaide Bird, and Dalby Shirley. Inside the ring, the referee in charge of the action is Cecil Peoples. This is semi-final match number 2. Introducing first, in the blue corner, wearing black, 205 pounds. He comes to us from Germany. He got here with a first-round knockout in the quarterfinals. Chalid the Fist Arrab. His opponent in the red corner, wearing black with red, from Modesto, California, weighing 266 pounds. He got here with his victory in the quarterfinal match. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Carter Williams.
Same rules. Keep your hand up, protect yourself at all times. 2 knockdown rules. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Let's dance.
All right, Cecil Peoples gives final instruction. The winner will move on to the final. The loser sees their tournament run come to an end.
As they size up together, Carter Williams definitely is taller as well and bigger.
Yeah, he's the much bigger fighter. I mean, 265 and 205 basically, so 60 pounds difference. But Chalid does show a lot of speed and a lot of strength, and right away Williams coming out a lot more aggressive, and I think we're probably going to see that this time around. Carter wants to get to the final as quickly as possible. I think he'll be a little bit more aggressive than he was against Fujimoto.
Well, I guess for both of them, they need to finish this fight early, especially if they got Gary Goodrich, who's very fresh, waiting.
Chalid was a 10-1 underdog as we started this tournament, according to the Mirage Hotel Sportsbook. Carter Williams, 2-1 favorite, so not a surprise if Carter Williams moves on according to the odds makers.
Right.
Chalid would be a little bit of a surprise. And Goodrich, I believe, was a 3-1 favorite. So the favorites right now have done a nice job early on, and we'll continue to see if that trend continues tonight here at the Mirage. Nice leg kick there lands by Chalid.
Let's work.
Oh, nice combination there landed by Carter Williams.
Keep punching. Fight out.
Comes back with a short overhand right himself.
Fight out.
Great combination, and I think Chalid felt the power there. Chalid might try to be a little bit more of a boxer, kind of stick and move and use his speed to his advantage here. Hey, talk about Carter's stance. It's an interesting stance.
Come on, punch out. Punch out.
Yeah, he snuck it right in
Punch
there.
out, guys. Okay, stop.
But
Break.
Carter kind of has that.
No, too much holding. Let's go.
I don't know if it's an open stance. What would you call that, Ray? Is he looking at him with the?
Well, he has more of a Muay Thai stance.
What does that do for you as a fighter?
Well, I mean, for myself, that's not sort of stance that I hold merely because, you know, that's sort of opening, and some fighters it work for them and some doesn't. I don't have a problem with that as long as the fighters know that the opening is there. Because if they're aware of it, then obviously they're not going to get hit with anything. But if you forget about it, you're going to get hit with a shot you don't see.
There's a good leg kick, and Carter responds with a right hand of his own. Chalid trying to use a lot more leg kicks here early on. Under a minute to go here in round number 1. Chalid is doing a good job of just kind of boxing, sticking and moving, landing some jabs, some leg kicks against the bigger Carter Williams. Carter tries to wind up there with the right hand, misses.
Too much holding. No holding. No holding.
Right now, I see some people saying too much holding warns both fighters of too much holding. Chalid trying to go in with another uppercut. Right hand cross just misses. And you see Carter just push him away.
Just get off me.
That's going to be the story of this fight. Can Chalid get in there and land against the big fella?
Punch out. Punch out. Okay, stop.
Under 10 seconds to go.
Fight.
Chalid is doing a good job moving, changing angles, not giving Carter any targets to hit.
Carter's, yeah, he's chasing him a lot more, no doubt about it. So we come to an end of round number 1. The man from Germany against the USA's very own Carter Williams. Good look at Williams in his corner. He went the full 3 rounds, so you just wonder, can he go 3 more rounds?
Well, what would be interesting is that in the first fight, he came out, he was very patient, and then second round, he came out and he was aggressive. So I wonder if he's going to do the same in this round, in this fight.
You know, we mentioned the weight differential, and it looked like Carter really was just, you know, trying to bully his way around.
Right.
You see some of the action here. Look at him just push him off. I mean, like you said, he's like push him like a little fly, you know, shoe fly. Get away from it. But Carter, he's been patient. He has been very patient so far in this fight. He is the bigger fighter. Can he land the power shots?
Back up there. Back up.
Khalid now comes out to round number 2. He's got to be the much fresher fighter. This is only his 2nd round now of action. Carter looks good, though. I will say that. I mean, oh, Carter with a high kick. And down goes Khalid. Oh, they call that a slip?
Ready. Fight.
That was a knockdown to me.
That looked like a knockdown as well, but referee Cecil Peoples calls it a slip.
I tell you, he was very lucky because he was actually drifting away from that hit kick also.
Wow. Well, Khalid looks like he's okay. Right now, there's blood now coming out of the right eye of Khalid.
Punch out.
From that kick.
Punch out.
Referee Cecil Peoples telling him to punch out here.
Step back.
Yeah, Khalid's been very lucky so far. You know, like we were talking about the accident, comes out and wins by a knockout. And he was fortunate with that hit kick.
Stop.
Nice trip there by Williams.
Come on. Ready. Fight.
Khalid. We're starting to see that blood trickle out now of the right eye. Oh, good combination. Williams really trying to impose his will, using that bullying style. Using his weight to his advantage. Khalid trying to land a wild right, but you see that blood continue to trickle down now the right eye of Khalid. Blood really starting to come out now of the eye.
I think he's fortunate too that that cut is actually on the side of his eye. There's not the blood's not dripping down to his actual vision.
Good knee there by Williams. That knee really hurt Chalid. He tries to do. Oh, another knee lands. Oh, Carter landed a knee after knee, and down goes Chalid again.
That was definitely a knockdown.
They will call it a knockdown this time. He's lucky they didn't call the first one a knockdown. This fight would be over.
That's right.
So now Williams is just one knockdown away from moving on. Here he comes. He goes flying in with a flying knee and a right hand.
Carter wants to finish this early.
Oh, there's a left hand that lands. Chalid trying to hang in there for a minute left. He's still got a long minute to go here.
I mean, he still looks very fresh.
And the thing, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword for Carter because he knows he's one knockdown away from moving on to the final, but you don't want to punch yourself out either because you still know there could be another round.
Well, that's right.
And now Williams trying to go to the body once again. Under 40 seconds to go now.
It looks like Carter's breathing a little bit heavy.
Yeah, he is. He wanted to get this fight over with. And now Chalid looks like he's got his legs back under him now. But a big round for Carter Williams. Boy, how big was that first, what we thought was a knockdown, that referee Cecil Peoples did not score it. I mean, that's the difference right now. Good knee once again. Williams has been vicious with those knees to the body.
Fight!
Under 10 seconds to go. Khalid's going to survive the round, it appears. And now you got to start wondering, what does Williams have in the gas tank? That's the end of round number 2. So a great round for Carter Williams. He could be one round away from the final showdown against Gary Goodrich.
And if that happens, that would be a great rematch. Because these two fought in Hawaii.
That's right, we did that fight. A very good fight. It was a fight that, you know, Carter looked like he was scoring a lot of points, but Big Daddy caught him again with one of those big right hands and ended the night at Carter Williams. So we may see that rematch if Carter Williams can survive another 3 minutes.
Right.
Let's show you some of this action from round number 2. Once again, we thought it was a couple knockdowns for Carter. There was the kick right there. I mean, how is that not a knockdown?
That was definitely a knockdown.
So that was the kick, and that meant that when Carter knocked him down here, that the fight should have been over. But instead, there's that knee. Oh, man. Right on the chops. But instead, that one was not ruled a knockdown, so we go to a third and final round. Now, let me ask you, Ray, if you're in the corner of Carter Williams, do you tell him just to dance for 3 rounds? Or, I mean, try to what do you do here?
No, definitely not. I mean, like we say, you know, we've said earlier many times that Carter has a lot of skills. He's very strong. And just don't rush things. Just go out there and fight his fight. Be patient, set things up, don't go wild.
Khalid's corner screaming and yelling. Now he's in trouble again. Chalid down again. A nice uppercut followed by a knee for Carter Williams. And he's taking your advice, Ray. He continues to move forward. He wants to end this fight. Boy, Carter looks really good right now. I mean, you mentioned his career. It's been a roller coaster ride. Up and down, and now Chalid comes back with a combination.
Oh my
Williams is
God.
in trouble. Carter Williams
Carter's in trouble. Carter's in trouble.
Carter's going down. Carter trying to stay up. Now just trying to hold on to Chalid. How quickly a fight changes.
Exactly. We still have 2 minutes to go.
Oh my goodness, Chalid coming right back. You never know.
Carter's breathing heavy.
Carter's in a lot of trouble.
Carter's holding on for his dear life. Oh.
Carter tried to punch his way off the ropes. Now he's going to hold on.
Step back, step back.
I was just going to say how good he's looked, and this is kind of just like his career so far. He looks dominant, then he gets into trouble, and he's in trouble now.
Khalid's doing such a good job. He's being very patient.
All right,
But what he should do is actually go a little bit more to the body and then set up those shots upstairs.
Cecil Peoples just gave a warning to Williams, and Williams is once again in trouble. Khalid is just teeing off. Carter now trying to fight off.
All right, stop.
Still over a minute
Let's
left.
go.
All right, a minute to go. Khalid this is so reminiscent of our last fight. Khalid trying to come back with combinations. Carter not doing anything. Carter staggered again. Williams in trouble. The crowd on his feet.
Oh, he's tired. He's breathing heavy.
All right, stop.
Williams is bleeding out of the mouth now.
Well, this is what we talked about, the weight, and now Carter's in trouble. His mouth guard is hanging out of his mouth right now.
Can Williams hold on? Oh, good uppercut there by Williams, though. 30 seconds. Can he hold on? What a fight this has been.
Chalid needs to go to work right now if he wants to end this.
Right now, blood coming out of the nose and mouth now of Williams.
Get out, get out, get out. Fight, fight, fight.
Williams trying to hold on. 20 seconds to go. Boy, Carter might win this fight, but man, is he going to have anything left for Gary Goodrich? Referee Cecil Peoples is calling time.
He's probably going to take a point.
He's going to take a point away.
Whoa.
Oh, this could change some things.
This might go an extra round.
One point for holding.
All right, Cecil Peoples is taking a point away for Carter Williams holding. And this could be a huge point because depending how you score this round, oh, and they're still slugging it out.
Exactly.
Wow.
Woo.
How will the judges score this now? That point taken away could be huge.
Well, you know what? Regardless of the fact, an extra round would be absolutely great, and I'm sure the fans want to see an extra round.
Yeah. I don't think Carter does, I'll tell you that. But here, you look at the knockdowns that Carter's had. He's had a 10-8 round.
Right.
Depends how the judges score the other round.
If the judges score the first round a draw, right? Then Carter Williams ahead with that 10-8 round. He's lost that round, and then a point deduction, it makes it an even. It makes it a draw.
This could be a 10-8 round for Chalid. You're absolutely right. You see some of the action here. I mean, that great left hook there. Chalid just digging in and firing. Yeah, you know what? This could be another draw. I mean, we could see a fourth round the way the scoring could be. Look at Chalid just continuing to move forward. I mean, this kid showed a ton of heart.
Oh, absolutely.
He was hurt.
He got knocked down. He came back, scored it, hurt Carter in that round. What I love about Chalid is that he's able to follow up with that left hook right here as it lands. He followed it up again, a right hook, uppercut.
But I tell you what, you know what's going to be controversial is the two knockdowns Carter had, and only one was called the knockdown. Because the fight really could be over by now. I mean, there's so much drama leading into this thing.
That's the fight game for you.
Great camera shots. Great job by our guys over at Integrated Sports, Doug and Chris and the crew, giving some great shots this evening. And you see the battle scars on both fighters. The cuts there on Chalid, and there's Carter Williams. He's just hoping he did enough to win this fight. He does not want to go a fourth round. And the guy that's got to be smiling right now is Gary Goodrich. Just sitting back waiting for the winner.
Gary Goodrich sitting there thinking, go another round. Maybe go 2 more rounds.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't mind seeing this thing go another round. Let's find out how the judges score it. Will it be for Williams, will it be for Chalid, or will we go another round? Michael Buffer is the man that knows. Let's throw it to him with your winner.
It ain't over until it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. Sal D'Amato scores the contest 28-27. He has it for Chalid Arrab. Adelaide Bird, 29-26 for Carter Williams.
29-26.
Dalby Shirley scores at 28-26 to the winner by split decision, and advancing on to the championship match, Carter Williams.
Carter's very happy with that.
Well, it's interesting. I don't have a problem that it was a split decision for Carter Williams because I think it was that close, but the scoring is bizarre.
Yeah, absolutely.
29-26. I don't know how you can score the fight that way. 28-26. I mean, just a strange way to score this fight, especially with a point taken away. With a point taken away, how do you score 29-26 for Carter Williams? That's amazing to me.
It's amazing to me also.
But here's the kick. We mentioned it. I mean, this fight really could have been over in round number 2. We talk about the scoring. It was just bizarre the entire way because Cecil Peoples is a very good referee, but I think he missed that initial kick in the round.
I think also because Chalid was able, he wasn't really hurt. I mean, even though it was a knockdown, he got up real quick, and obviously, Cecil missed that. But that's the name of the game. Sometimes, it takes one shot to end the game, and sometimes it can go like that.